Han in the 1,000 meters in the World Cup standings. The second in the women's Division B as well. It's a perfect start for her at the moment. McGregor currently struggling to keep up with the Japanese athlete. Smooth, cool, calm, and collective. 1,800 meters, 3 laps to go. McGregor almost 2.5 seconds back at the moment, but still it's Han that's leading the way. She's been superb and down the back straight, changing the lane. Once again, skaters must change lane every lap. And it's so comfortable at the moment, but it's the first race from 10, the quickest time will win the gold today, and Han certainly not doing herself any harm whatsoever. At the moment, the track record from the great Irene Schuiten, 3:58 time to beat for these phenomenal athletes, and the world record currently held by the GOAT, one of my Czech friends said, with somebody racing today, and Martina Sablikova. McGregor almost 6 seconds behind now. Han going tremendously well. Well, superb 4:08 on the clock. China have a great time on the board. McGregor almost 9 seconds off the pace set. A record of 4:04.25 is from Salt Lake City in January last year, but Han very, very good start to her week.
Number 2 in the lane, simply the United States of America, 4:01.98, Mia Manganello.
Mia Manganello from the USA. Up against Alice Malfatti.
Go to the start. Ready.
Well, we're off the second race of this women's 3,000 meters. Hands time from China, the time to beat, as both skaters get off to very fast starts. The presentation team in the arena doing a phenomenal job, but with these athletes are keeping the crowd going, not much between them, as both in the red at the moment. Manganello from Walton Beach in Florida, a gold medalist. A gold medal is the aim, a bronze medal in the Olympic Games in the team pursuit for her. Alice Malfatti. She's 100th of a second up here. She's been in great form in the 3,000 meters Division B. Second position in Poland. A fourth in Milwaukee. She's carrying on that good form in the early stages of this women's 3,000 meters. Finding some speed in the early stage, 1,000 meters down. It's Manganello that's found some serious time. Last time out was an 11th in the 3,000 meters Division B in Harenveen, a 5th also that week in the 1,500 meters, a 15th in Poland in this distance as well. This is almost halfway through the second race of the 3,000 meters, and it's compelling. Malfatti, although off to a very fast start, has just seen her time decrease, but Manganello is somebody who's still in the green at the moment. Lost a little bit of time on hand throughout this middle part of the race. The American and the Italian side by side around the turn, trying to find a little bit more time, but for Malfatti, she's falling back more. 6/10 behind now, Manganello. She has to try and find something in the final quarter or so of this race. She was so fast in the second 1,000 meters or so, but the time just dwindling towards the end here. The time to beat from Han at the moment is 4:08.66. Caitlin McGregor second in that opening race at 4:17.62. Let's have a look at the time, and they're both way behind Han at the moment. It looks like the Chinese athlete is going to stay at the top of the tree at the moment. The change of lanes on the back straight. The lactic acid builds in the legs. You can hear the support from the fans and the teammates. And there goes the bell. It's not going to be first place by the looks of it for Manganello or Malfatti, but they've put down a phenomenal effort here. .4:08.66 is the time to beat. And it's going to be just outside of that time, but a magnificent shift from Manganello and Malfatti to second and third place. Well, it's China with the early lead in the women's 3,000 meters. The athletes leaving it all out there. Race 3, Sandrine Tass.
In the lane, representing Belgium, the first medalist of 4:05.57.
14th in the overall rankings this season. Maria Yash from Germany, who's just 4 places behind her. It's going to be a close one, this one, but the time they need is 4:08.66 for Tash. She came second in Nagano in the B division and set a personal best time this season in Calgary in the 5,000 meters. Yash also doing exactly the same and setting her best time in the 5,000 meters there as well. A second place for her in Beijing in the B division. We know that previously Magnello and Malfatti got off to huge starts, and it's a quick start from Tass. The question will be is, can she keep up this speed? We know that Han's time was one that just crescendoed, and it's given her the early lead, but with the likes of Martina Sablikova, Conijn, Beune, Ragnar Wiklund, Isabel Weidemann, and Francesca Lolo Brigadier. It's still, there's a lot of racing left in this one. Fast start though, Tass being caught up by Maria Yash. And after 1,000 meters, let's see how the time fares. 200ths of a second behind. Yash over a second off the lead. At the moment it's Belgian racer who's set the tone, although Yash is staying with her, both currently in the red after 1,000. On the outside at the moment, Tass, low and aggressive. Four laps to go, 1,700s down at the moment. Tass, who took a 14th position in Beijing in the A division, but also had a personal best in the 3,000 in Milwaukee. Took 26 points for a 15th place, and then 14th in Poland as well. Had a consistent season, that's for sure. And after 1,800.41 down at the moment from Han. In second place, it's Manganello from the USA, Malfatti in third, McGregor from Switzerland in fourth. This the third race of the women's 3,000 meters here from the ISU World Championship. Back on the outside, Tass, still just half a second down, currently in second position. She's very, very close to Han at the moment. Just over a minute or so left. If she can put her foot down, try and close some time, even if it's not enough to get into first place, it'll certainly make things more difficult for the competitors that are coming thick and fast today. She's been brilliant so far, Sandrine Tass. And how is this going to be after 2,600 meters? Here comes the bell, 0.72. She's lost 0.2 of a second over the last 400 meters, and she has to put her foot down now in the last couple of hundred if she wants to stay in touch with Han. It looks as if Han's time is going to stay at the top of the tree at the moment, but this should be quite close, if not especially good enough for second at the moment. Belgium looking to go as close to China as possible, and it's into second place for Sandrine Tass. Third for Maria Yash. .73 behind Han. Sandrine Tass, a fabulous effort, and it's just starting to highlight how good a time that was from Han. Nicola Zdrahalova. Hana Hadake from China. Well,
Go to the start.
Zdrahalova on the inside. Someone who was at the Winter Olympic Games
Red.
in Beijing. Have to get off to a fast start against the impressive Chinese skater who will be looking to get China 1-2 on the leaderboard at the moment. It's a fast start. Zdrahalova 0.82 up early on. 19th currently, or finishing the season in 19th position on the World Cup. Missed the opening race in Nagano, but she's off to a very good start. The question is, will she be able to keep this time? A personal best of 3:59.660 for the 28-year-old. That was in Calgary 2021. Rebecca, her fastest 3,000 meter is 4:04 in that same event in Calgary. She's taking a 13th place. Have a look at the races getting ready. This is a fast start from both of them. Hadake looks miles away from Zdrahalova, but they're both in the green at the moment. It's a very smooth start after a minute and a half or so. Mayhan currently leading the way. 4 minutes, 8 seconds and 66. On the outside, Zdrahalova cooking at the moment. Hadake still 1.25 up as well. Change of lane. On the back straight. Halfway through, will we have a new leader? Speed is very good from Nicola Zdrahalova. Still 2.82, first place, 44.7 kilometers an hour. Catching up on the speed is back low. It's a fascinating contest, this one. So much strength in the legs. The resistance around the corners at the speed that they're going, incredible. But 3:07 now. Zdrahalova is absolutely flying. There's somebody that we're going to have to keep a real eye on in this race. Ragnar Wiklund. Will it be World Championship number 3 for her today in the 3,000 meters? It wasn't her turn last year in Calgary, but having been in fine form with 3 wins on the World Cup this season, she is the favourite as the bell's gone. We might just have a new leader, but will it be a new 1-2, as Hadake is also in the green at the moment? The last 400 metres will be crucial, instrumental to both of these races. She's been brilliant. Nicola Zdrahalova from Czechia. As she crosses the line, she is clear over 3.5 seconds in front of Han, and it's third place for Naki. So it's China 2 and 3, Belgium 4, Germany 5, USA 6, Italy 7, and Switzerland 8 at the moment. Blondin. And Josie Hofmann.
Go to the start.
Third World Championships for Hofmann.
Red.
Gear up against somebody who has won an Olympic gold medal in the 6-lap pursuit. Looking to really push here will be Blondin. But Hofmann certainly capable of going close to PB for Hofmann 4:01.22. That would be certainly very strong today, as Ivany Blondin 3:56.88, the personal best. No personal bests have been beaten as of yet in this women's 3,000 meters. Best time coming in Salt Lake City in 2021. She's 0.83 in the red, third place at the moment. Hofmann into second, 7.6 off the pace, but there's a long way to go. Hofmann 16th position. 3,000 last time out. She's taken 6th in Nagano in the B division. Personal best time in the 3,000 season was in Milwaukee this year. Blondin, a winner in Nagano at the beginning of the season, but since then, just results starting to fade away for her. It was an impressive start in that 3,000 meter race. 8th in Beijing, 11th in Calgary. But she's still in touch here. She's 1.37 behind. 47.2, certainly has the speed. At the moment, great speed, 0.81, still very much in touch. She's found some real time. Blondin is crescendoing in this race at the moment. Words of encouragement from the side as they'll know that she's picking up the speed, 45 kilometers an hour. Drops as she finishes the turn, but has to really hammer on down the straight here. She's somebody who's getting quicker. At the moment, the time to beat 4:08.66 from Han, and she's found over a second and a half in this race. Blondin now in the green. She's got stronger and stronger as the race has prevailed. But she's got to hang on in there for another minute or so. 4:08. 4:05.09. The time, 0.93. in front at the moment. Zdrahalova from hand, Adaki, Taz, Yash. And it looks like there's going to be a change up there again in consecutive races. Talk about leaving everything out there. It's magnificent from Yvonne Blondin. 0.29 of a second in the green. In front of Nicola Zdrahalova. And you can see how much it's taken out of her, but it's absolutely sensational work. Hofmann into third. Hand drops down into fourth place. Zdrahalova stays in second. Groenewoud and Maltais up next, then it's even more interesting. Groenewoud on the inside in the orange, 355.84. Listen to the Dutch. He's 7th in the world this year. Groenewoud. Maltais just behind Groenewoud in 9th position. Blondin 8th in the World Cup this year. Currently leading this race at the moment with a time of 4:04.79. We're underway. The Dutch skater on the inside. Canadian on the outside, looking to try and beat her teammate Blondin in that brilliant time that she's set. But it's Groenewoud who's fancied by a few to go very far this week. She's in the green, and you can hear the noise from the orange bit of the crowd here in Norway. Yes, it's just a start, but every cheer will certainly be pushing her over the finish line. Today, not much between them early on. Blondin, Zdrahalova. Play Groenewoud, 0.65 up. Maltais sitting in a very good position as well. Been treated already today to some fabulous racing against the clock. Momoko Horikawa, Young Binyu next, then it's Sablikova, Conijn, Joy Borner, and Ragnar Wiklund. It's going to go thick and it's going to go very, very fast. I think we just saw Blondin recovering after that run, 45.3. It's the Canadian that's got the speed at the moment, staying as aerodynamic as possible. Everything staying down, hands behind the back and the legs operating smoothly underneath the body. Both in the green here. This is going to be another good one. Maltais, half a second. But it's a Groenewoud that's even stronger on the clock. As it stands, it's brilliant from both of them. Groenewoud's on the inside, looking towards the change of lane still. It's going to take a while to recover. In a World Championships, 0.46, Groenewoud absolutely cooking it. Groenewoud still up. fast start, especially she's lost some time here though. Maltais certainly hasn't. Wheels are starting to come off towards the end. The last minute, is it going to be Canadian 1-2? The 34-year-old from Canada. We know it's going to be tight as the bell goes, but there's some tired legs out there as well. Maltais, who took up the sports in Quebec before switching to speed skating in Calgary, is going very well. 0.8 of a second in the green at the moment. She changed from short track to speed skating with that move in 2018. And she's looking towards the finish line. 4:04.79 is the time to beat, and she's absolutely smashed it. Third for Groenewoud, who got off to the perfect start. It's a great race from Maltais. Canada 1-2 at the moment. Netherlands in third for Groenewoud. That's the podium. But there's some big hitters to come again. Horikawa, 21 years of age. Young, Beune, another youngster at 22. 4:01.32, her fastest time. 4:03.06. The time to beat here. Still no personal bests here today, but Horikawa on the inside. Young Beune on the outside in the early stages. Horikawa, a world junior champion. Ambition to compete in Milan and Cortina. Young Beune currently up 0.69 at the moment. It's very good from her, the winner of the 400 speed skating championships this year. Also first in the team sprints for China. After 1,000 meters, we're about to get a very good look at how things are shaping up. 0.37 in the green. $3,700s. Maltais still time incredibly quick and in the bank of 4:03.06. While Conijn and Martina Sablikova up next, both in the red at the moment. The action hitting us thick and fast here on the opening day of this World Championships in Hamar with the men's 5,000 still coming our way. And the team sprint. Afterwards, controlling performance. Young Beune. Podium could just look on at the moment as down the straight once more. Just keeping an incredibly controlled position again. Working the legs so relaxed underneath the body. Chinese skater going very well, but still behind Maltais at the minute. Blondin in second place. It's a Canada 1-2. Was a top 10 finisher in Calgary, young Beune. 6th position in Poland as well. Another top 10 in Helleven. Had a good season. As the bell goes, how close is this going to be? She's going to have to try and give it everything. Horikawa having a good run of things here as well. Starting to find a little bit of time in these tired laps towards the end. .403.06 the time. It's a fabulous bit of work from both, but it's not going to be enough to trouble the podium today for young Beune and Momoka Horikawa. Beune into 5th position, Horikawa into 6th. There you go. The GOAT, Maria Sablikova from Czechia, the world record holder, 3-time Olympic gold medalist, 3:52.02. Some going. Morel Conijn from Amsterdam. On the inside, somebody who took a 4th at last, or 2 years ago, World Championships. So she's had a very good season on the ISU World Cup. Took a 2nd rank this year in the 3,000 meters. She's taken 4th place in Beijing, 2nd in Poland, 5th in Helleven, her hometown nowadays. And Conijn has got off to a very quick start. Sablikova as consistent as ever, always in the top 10 this season, at 3rd place on the podium in the 5,000. In Calgary. For the first Czech athlete to win 2 gold medals at the Olympic Games. She's just in the shadows of the Dutch athlete at the moment, but plenty of time and experience there on the skates of Sablikova. On to the inside. She's 0.48 of a second up. She's finding time. everywhere at the moment. Somebody who's done so much for this sport. The sport's done so much for her in return. She is absolutely gunning it. 44.1 turns into 47.1 kilometers an hour on the outside. Conijn finds a little bit of time on her competitor as she's had the inside lane, but still 200ths of a second up Sablikova at the moment. It's going to get very interesting over the next couple of minutes or so. That world record set in 2019 from Sablikova. It's been held for a long time. 0.2 turns into 0.32. It's an extension of that lead as she stays in the green. The Olympic champion is absolutely flying. World champion in the 5,000 2022. Wins in the 3,000 in 2020. In the sprint all round and also in this event here. But there's nothing in it. Have a listen to the crowd here again. Both athletes are giving it everything. Shaping up to be another epic finale in this 3,000 meter race. Sablikova on the bell in the green. Someone who's been there, she's done it so many times. But she's got some longevity in this sport and she's pushing for top spot at the moment. The crowd are getting behind her in the green for 1.8 of a second. But Conijn is going nowhere either. She's absolutely flying. It's been some heat, this one, towards the finish line. 4:03.06 is in real jeopardy here. And it's been absolutely smashed by Martina Sablikova. And into top spot goes the absolute legend. Conijn with a brilliant piece of work as well, goes into second. Unbelievable scenes here in Hamar on the opening day. Sablikova on top. Beune from the Netherlands. Wiklund gets a hero's reception. Wiklund would be very quick. Looking to become a champion here for a third time. Off the back of a victory in Henriksson, off the back of a win in Poland as well and a win in Beijing this season. This is going to be absolutely enthralling because Beune is also just finished third in the World Cup rankings and she has set the tone. It's not Wiklund that's got off to the quickest start here. It's the Dutchie, the 2017 World Junior Champion, who had 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 meter records and a fourth last year. Wiklund Off the podium in this event last year, Irene Schouten winning the Dutchie. The legend who's now retired as Wiklund looks to get back to top spot, but she's behind as it stands. But luckily for her, there's so much time. The crowd are on their feet, rising in every section of this hall for these athletes. Wiklund just biding her time, one would feel. This pace at the moment is absolutely unbelievable. Brunner at the moment is cruising, 1.41 up. This is so quick. The question will be, can she stay with it? A third in Nagano for her, a third in Milwaukee, a second in Herodin. This was the 1-2 just a week or so ago on the World Cup. Wiklund still travelling now at a rate of knots, 47. Both in the green with the 1-2. A reverse from last week, but still, Wiklund's going to have to really push. She is getting pushed the whole way by Beune at the moment. This is enthralling stuff. Again, Wiklund just down the straight, smooth. Both up on Sablikova by a big margin. The question is, can they hold it? The question is, can Joy Beune hold it from the Netherlands? She has been absolutely brilliant, superb at junior level and really breaking through as a senior now. It would be so much to take top spot, third place overall on the World Cup already this season. She looks like she's got no intention of flagging, but here comes Wiklund. She is finding some time, I tell you. She just stays strong, both over 45 kilometers an hour. This is giving us everything we wanted and a little bit more as well. Wiklund on the outside now, Brunner on the inside, having to push through all of the pain that's being presented in this 3,000 meters. Wiklund, 0.82. Brunner is absolutely flying. 1.52 in front. She has been absolutely incredible. Wiklund, the home favourite, wanting to take a third gold. But it's proving to be very, very tough as they come round to the final straight. It has been absolutely brilliant. There's going to be a green light. There's going to be a new leader. And it's not going to be Ragnar Wiklund. Joy Beune takes the green light by 1800ths of a second. And my word, it's a sensational performance. Wiklund into fourth. And that shot tells you everything you need to know. Was put under immense pressure by Beune there. Incredible. And then there was just one race left. Isabel Weidman from Canada, second last year. Second in the World Cup, but in the long distance, Francesca Lolo Brigadier. Italian record holder, Olympic silver medalist from Beijing. Weidman, a gold medalist from Beijing, silver in the 5,000 meters. We're underway in what is going to be a phenomenal finale to this 3,000 meters. Absolutely out on her feet, Joy Brunner. She can be so happy, but she will be looking at Francesca Lollobrigida to see how she fares. She's looking for that first World Championship podium. She doesn't intend to carry on after the next Olympics, so there's no World Championships next year because of Milan Cortina. And she will be leaving everything out there. Both in the red at the moment. Weidman way off the pace. She's got a lot of work to do, similar to Wiklund in the previous heat. Just fell behind early doors, but Lollobrigida is flying. Francesca desperate to get to the top of the podium. Lollobrigida again, 57, oh, sorry, 45.7. The lead still with Brunner at the moment. Everybody looking on, and just a little bit of a wave to the crowd. 46.8, not quite as quick as what we saw from Brunner early on. Let's see how that fares. It's way behind at the moment from Francesca Lollobrigida. So smooth, but it's not quite the same pace at the moment. Still plenty of time to go. Can she finish strong? Sablikova 1800s behind to get onto the podium. It's got to be quicker than 4:01.22. Wiklund on the outside. That's probably the big surprise of this opening day already. 1.88 is hanging on in there. Lollobrigida just pushing in front at the moment. Not quite as close as we saw in the previous heat, but she's certainly pushing on the inside now, trying to find a little bit of time. 800 meters left for the Italian. 2:04 off the pace. Weidman way off at the moment in 10th. At the moment it looks like the Dutchies are in top spot and third. Czechia, Sablikova in second. It's been a superb start to this World Championships, and have a look. Brunner watching closely, knowing that it's a lot of time that the Italian has to make up in this final lap. She has to push. The celebrations are almost already starting in the Dutch camp, but has the Italian got anything to say about it? Pushing on this final 400 meters, and the potential podium already in tears. Someone who's been in such a good form, Francesca Lollobrigida, looking to cross the finish line. It's not going to take top spot. It's going to end up in 5th and is 7th for Wiedemann. And have a look, the celebrations. Top spot, Joy Brunner, second, Martina Sablikova, and third, Meryl Conijn. And have a look at how much it means, having already achieved so much in this sport. Hugs with loved ones. As Joy Brunner, this top spot. Here's somebody who's won at junior level, a team pursuit winner, now a world champion at 3,000 meters, to go with the one at 5,000 as well. It's unfortunate still no podium for the Italian, but a brilliant race here all the same in Hamar. Just doesn't stop being successful in this sport, Martina Sablikova. Well, she's been consistent with podium finishes in the 1500, the 3000, the 5000. She failed to qualify to retain her title in the 5000 this week, but she's won the 3000. Great day already for the Dutch team. Conijn takes third position. Bruna takes top. Sablikova in the sandwich between them in second position. And Wiklund in fourth. Maybe the surprise of the week in the opening race. We just wait for the prize giving ceremony. It's a seventh silver for Sablikova, who's competed from 2007 all the way up here to 2025. Just another phenomenal day in the office. Well, last year in Calgary, Bruna took the gold in the 5,000 meters in front of Schouten and Sablikova. Sablikova took third in the 3,000. Schouten took the gold. Weideman the silver. It wasn't to be for the Canadian today, but there's still one Remainer from the podium last year, and that is the evergreen Martina Sablikova. Leaving empty-handed. Wiklund, shrug of the shoulders, still just 24 years of age, younger than Bruna, younger than Sablikova at 37 years of age, but younger than the three podium makers today. But the future's still bright, although there'll be a few disappointed Norwegians. It's time for the prize giving. first here in Hamar. Dutchies who were so successful last year, at it again this year. The last time we saw Hamar host this event was in 1996. The Netherlands have won gold at number 130 and bronze number 76. Conijn takes the bronze. A superb day for her. Fourth in the World Cup standings over long distances this year. Bronze. Sablikova, fifth in the World Cup rankings, and another medal at the World Championships for her. She is special, 37 years of age. A fabulous race today where she held the lead, but she was beaten by a special performance. Joy Beune didn't qualify for the 5,000 meters to retain her title. The World Junior Champion, record holder, you name it, she's done it. And now she's won the 3,000 meter gold as we stand for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Proud moment for her. She can celebrate no 5,000 meters, but we will see her again. Joy Beune takes it from Sablikova, the silver medalist, and Conijn in third place. That is the podium from the women's 3,000 meters.
Well, my friends, this is a living legend. Congratulations, Martina Sablikova. Isn't that? That's good. Congratulations. How was this?
It's been great. It's my last World Championship at the time, so much at the time. It's very important, so thank you for my prayer.
This has been going on since 2007. How has it been and how is it possible?
I don't know. It's I don't have like words for that, but I just thank you everybody to help me to stay here and for being here from 2007. Thank you for my coach and for my team because we know that I can do that. Thank you so much.
And before you leave, are you sure it's over? Sure?
Yes.
Okay then. Congratulations.
Well, what a way to finish from Sablikova. Just an interview in the arena as we prepare for the men's 5,000 meters. Davide Giotto, first Italian to win the World Championships in Hamar last year. So Sander Itam, third last year on home with home advantage. Will be fascinating. And I'll look at the conditions. Absolutely perfect, having seen the women's race. It's time for the ISU World Speed Skating Championships, men 5,000 meters. "20 races once more, 10 heats. Just Zinger from the Netherlands going out with the best of a 7 from the world champs last year. Jorrit Bergsma, the legend, will go out first against the young Norwegian as well, 3-time junior champion. So with Henriksson, but then Davide Giotto, Casey Dawson, Sander Edram will be ones all to watch, but the likes of Canadian Ted Jan Bloemen, Olympic silver medalist in 5,000 meters as well. Can the Dutchies do it again? Represented in this by Beune Snelling. So, third overall this season. They'll be delighted with their start. Dutchies love their sport, but this is going to be another exciting round, the men's 5,000. Jorrit Bergsma from the Netherlands, 39 now, will get us underway. The Olympic gold medalist in the 10,000 in 2014. Philip Nordahl from Norway. Big cheer for him in this his first World Championship. Just 19 years of age. Top 10 in the junior championships at 1,500 meters. Ranked 28th in the World Cup this year, and up against a bit of a legend here in orange in Bergsma. 39 years of age and off to a very good start on the inside. Competed in the Olympics in 14, 18 and 22. Full-time Olympian, including that gold in the 10,000. Second in that event in Pyeongchang. Two-time medalist from the Netherlands, just on the outside. Season 13th in the world. So 12th place finish is there, or thereabouts at the moment. DJ doing a fine job to play every nation's classics as our athletes are racing, certainly adding to the motivation, but Bergsma smooth so far. But this certainly is a marathon with Nordahl well behind at the moment, but he's just finding his way, the youngster from Norway. Beckert from Germany up next with Sigurd Henriksson, Vladimir Samorun from Poland, Ricardo Lorello, Digital Petzold, Woo Yu, Felix Mallet, Chris Husinger, Bard Swings, Michel Malfatti, Timothy Lubinord, Graham Fish, Matthias Jilek, Tedjan Bloemen, Roest, Snelling, Sandra Itam, Casey Dawson, Davide Giotto make up the field for this 5,000 meters. Now 6:06.93 is the personal best of Bergsma in Calgary in 2013. See if he can work his way towards that today. World Cup, but won by the local man, Sander Uthrum. Giotto in second, Snelling, Casey Dawson and Tedjan Bloemen, the top 5 in the World Cup this season. Started in Nagano and ended just last week in Helmben in the Netherlands. Home to this man here for many years. A couple of minutes left. Change of lanes and coach watching on. Nordahl 7.32 behind at the moment. All the experience in the world. Just saw his coach, Anima there watching. Bergsma has been part of his team since 2010. Tried to qualify for the Olympic Games in Kazakhstan, but his time would certainly come at 2014 Winter Olympics when he won the 10,000 meters with an Olympic record of 12:44. On that day, he's got off to a good start, well in front of Nordau, but how will this time rank come the end with some of the big hitters that we've just spoken about? Well, here comes the bell in the opening race of the 5,000. The winner of the 10,000, sorry, the 5,000, the winner. I've got 10,000 on my brain because thinking of Davide Giotto here in the 5,000, looking for that first win. It's Bergsma that takes top spot for the moment. It's just tiring work for Nordau, but he gets it done. And the best is still yet to come for that young man, that's for sure. Well, the 5,000 meters off to a great start. Bergsma leading the way, 6.2341. Patrick Beckert, 6th in the rankings, 3rd in the 2020 World Championships at 10,000 meters, all in black. It's a good Henriksson, three-time junior champ.
Go to the start.
9th last year.
Right.
Wow. Gun before the gun. Gonna have to watch this closely. This, the red flag, the Norwegian fans watch on.
Full start out the lane. Go to the start.
With all the tension, you
Right.
could cut with a knife. Those two fans waving at the camera, and we are underway. Fascinating television when there's so much tension and drama, and fans still having a wonderful time. We're off and away in the 5,000 meters. The 20-year-old from Norway, so good Henriksson in the red, and that's Patrick Beckert in the black. The 34-year-old just settling in here into the race where Jorrit Bergsma's time is the time to beat at the moment, 6:23. To put it into perspective, some 17 seconds slower than his PB, but it's some first run for him as change of lanes incoming here. Beckert on the inside, began skating in 1997, Sportsman of the Year in Erfurt, Germany, 3 times in 4 years. First Olympics in 2010 to a 7th place finish in the men's 10,000 and 11th in this event in Beijing. Best a 6th in the 10,000 in Sochi. He's on the outside, looking strong early on here. Henriksson not far away. There's one podium in the 10,000 for Beckert. 3rd place finish in 2020. The flags flying incredibly high. Made a 3rd in the 10,000 2017 as well. And for Henriksson, well, 3-time junior champion at 5,000 meters, the younger brother of Sindre, who won gold in the team pursuit in 2018. Seventh place in the 10,000 2023 for the youngster. 1.25 behind at the moment. Beckert still in touch here with Bergsma. Hard work's done over there. That's for sure. Now just watching and seeing how time of 6:23.41 is going to hold up in this very competitive field. Over halfway through second race in the 5,000. We've already had some performance from Joy Brunner in the women's competition. The Dutchies taking 1st and 3rd in the opening race of this World Championships. Dutch, albeit after one race leading in the men's as well, but this is competitive second heat here. Beckert on the inside. Henrik on the outside lane, down the straight they come again. 3,400 meters, neck and neck between the two of them, but both way off the lead at the moment, set by Bergsma. Still nothing really between the two of these, but falling away from Bergsma's time at the moment. Be interesting to see how this one plays out today. Sander Itam, the 3rd last year. He's been so quick this year that he's going to be there or thereabouts. Casey Dawson, another one. The gold medal and 4 continents champ as well. We've spoken about Giotto and the threat that he brings. World champion at 10,000 meters. Can he do it today at 5,000? Approaching the end of this, the second race. Henriksson just slightly falling behind, but Beckert behind the time of Bergsma. Nordal's time of 6:47.28, 23.87 behind Bergsma. It's been good from Beckert, but it doesn't look like it's going to take the green light at the moment. In the red and into second place for the German. Third for Henriksson. Samorun and Ricardo Laurello. Samorun, the 22-year-old, personal best is 6:13.39. That was just last week in Herenveen, where he took a fourth place finish, one that could potentially be an outsider if he can continue that form. Laurello, the 22-year-old, who took a fifth in Herenveen. PB of 6:12.010. Two youngsters, they're already World Cup standing, long distance 16th for Laurello this season, and for Samorun 24th overall, but young. Will certainly be able to get amongst it, and they are amongst it already. Laurello 1.53 in front, Samorun 0.85 in the green. Just that smooth and fast. Two youngsters finding speed week on week. World Cup. Fifth place, Samorun, Junior World Cup, 1500 meters, 2021. Good win for Samorun in Poland, the men's Division B, just a few weeks ago. At this distance, certainly is starting to make the results, and seems to be these two very close to each other all the time, because in that same division, Laurello took a third place finish, and a fourth in Division B in Nagano at the beginning of the season. It's 11th in Europe last season in Herenveen. Laurello, and he's pushing in front here. There's a clear lead here, the two youngsters. Not even halfway through yet, but the speed they're tackling this distance at very, very strong. Just absolute duel between the two of them. Lorello just squeaking in front, but Samorun not far behind at all. With a lot of time left in this. Malfatti just on the inside. 2,600 meters gone. Lorello still up by 4/10 of a second. We're going to have a change at the top of the leaderboard by the looks of it, as Ulrik Bergsma's 6:23.41 looks in jeopardy at the moment. Be a good day for a personal best for that man, 6:12. His fastest. Samorun from Poland at 6:13. Both going very well. Fifth for Samorun in Junior World Cup. He's been going for a while now before stepping into the senior level. 24-25, he was third place in Innsbruck World Junior Championships at 5,000 meters. Just the warm-ups taking place here. Getting the legs working. They're pulling away now. Samorun. 3,008 meters gone. Over 7.5 seconds in front. He's incredibly calm and uses experience beyond his years here. Samorun, he's in good form after that performance in Heerenveen, and he's back onto the inside and he's pulling away now from Ricardo Lorello. Plenty of time left to even increase the lead more. There's going to be a change at the top, and there's going to be a change into second place as well. Ulrik Bergsma leading the way, 6.23.41. And this is a very quick time. Samorun 10.16 on the bell, the final lap. And Lorello's also an absolute stormer as well. Coach is working hard from the side to keep them pushing. He'll know he's in a very good position at the moment, but he knows that there's some very strong races coming. He's going to have to try and find as much time as he can. Samorun has been absolutely superb here. He's pulled away from Ricardo Lorello, and we have a new leader for almost 10.5 seconds. Lorello into second place. A fabulous performance from him as well. And of course, he's delighted with it. It's a new PB for him. Breaking 6:13 for the first time. He's peaked at the right time. Samorun. Poland leading the way from Italy. A superb performance from Vladimir Samorun. Well, that's put the cat amongst the pigeons. Petzold from Germany in the black, race 4. Woo from China, PB of 13.09. He's going to have to beat that today
Go to the start.
if he wants to take top spot at the moment from Jin Shao, the athlete on the outside at the moment, been
Red.
skating since 2008 from the People's Republic of China. Best of a 7th in the World Championships at 10,000 meters. Last year, just his 2nd appearance in this, or in the World Championships. For Petzold on the outside at the moment. It's also his 3rd World Championship, so 10th in the 10,000 meters in 2023. Comes to European Championships, he's had a top 10 in the mass start in 2024. World Cup, 14th last out for the German. What we're seeing is absolutely superb today. A brilliant performance from Samorun, puts him in top spot at the moment. Petzold, the 27-year-old, his PB in the 5,610 just in January in Milwaukee. But he's off the pace at the moment. 14th position last time out in Poland. A couple of weeks ago, it was a 2nd place in men's division B, which saw his PB broken. Just behind Petzold at the moment, who's 25th in the rankings for long distance this season. 99 points for him. It's an improvement from 2 years ago. He finished 22nd last year, so he's slipped back just 3 positions. 17th this season. There's a good 12th place finish in men's division B in Herewin, 13th in Poland, 15th in Milwaukee. His personal best coming in Salt Lake City in 2024, but it's a German that's in charge here between the 2 of them, but both of them off the pace set by Samorun because he was lightning. Change of lane on that back straight as German just out in front in this race at the moment. Felix Mallet and his Huizinga up next. Bart swings. Shirley Malfatti. There's a lot of high quality here. I mean, Bart swings, gold medalist at start in Beijing. A lot of these, he's carrying a lot of speed. Teddy Bloemen, Canadian Dutchman, who's had a good season, goes a little bit later as well. Snelling, Sander, Itam. A lot of eyes will be on the local boy, Itam. Can he do what Wiklund couldn't in the women's 3,000 meters and take a home gold for Norway here? Halfway through the field here in the men's 5,000 meters. Petzold the outside. Bergsman, who got us off to a very good and quick start, currently in third place. Samorun just seemed to get quicker and quicker. Morello had the faster of the starts, but ended up almost 3 seconds behind that man there in your picture. Just keeping an eye on things, but not getting too involved in anything that's going on around him. We might just have a little look at the screen in the stadium when he needs to, but at the moment, you'll know that's a very good time. It's going to be tough for some of these next races to beat that, but when you look at the personal bests, using it was 6:06.72, Swing 6:08.76, Malfatti 6:10, Juvenile 6:07.05, and then Giotto the quickest, second quickest in the pack. It's Ted-Jan Bloemen who's got the quickest time at 6:01.86. Petzold way off of it, so is Woo at the moment. They head towards the finish here. Samorun was already well done by this time, and he will keep his lead with his personal best here this evening. Petzold into fourth, Woo into sixth.
Finishing time for Woo, 29.63, and currently ranked as number 6.
Dutchies are ready.
Representing Germany, the personal best of 6:12.97. Felix Molly.
Felix Molly. Chris Hoyzinger. Two experienced
Go to the start.
skaters.
Right.
First World Championships for Norway was 2017 as Lightning striking twice in succession. A couple of medals in the mass start. For that man, history of 5,000 meters in 2017. 24th, the white flag up. Hoyzinger. Just have to go back to his starting mark as all eyes on that man at the moment. Full start for
Go to the start.
Maltais. And they'll have to go again.
Right.
No problems this time. Off to a very good start. Dutchies having a very good day at the moment. Bergsma in third position after a first and third in the women's 3,000 meters. Felix Maltais, 30 years old now. Personal best 6:12.9. That would get him there or thereabouts. Off the back of an 11th place finish in Herodoveen. Currently finishing the season 13th position in the long distance World Cup. Keeps getting better, that's for sure. 16th position in the mass start for World Cup, but he's been improving 22, 23, 23rd. In 13th position, 24, 25. The German, but that man there is Huizinga. Great performance in Caravan with a win there, 11th place finish in Milwaukee. Personal best that came at home in Herlevin, and the 5,000 metres 6:06 is some time if he can get there or thereabouts. He's off to a very good start here, very quick, but also just setting the tone of his race nicely. Very much in touch here. At this point, that's all he really needs. He knows that the time set by Samorun is a quick one here. That's a huge win for him in Herlevin, a 27-year-old. 1700ths of a second separates the Netherlands and Poland at the top. As the Dutchies know that he's going to be up and around the time needed. He's absolutely cooking here. Samorun just seemed to get quicker and quicker this long distance race. Continue now, he's found 1800s and he's in the green for the first time. Huizinga. Set coming in, that certainly one to keep an eye on here. Best of a 7th World Championships last year, and just going into his own zone, Samorun. Interesting, isn't it? You put all that effort in, you have all that adrenaline, and then all he can do is sit and wait for the next half an hour or so to see if he's done enough to still be there or thereabouts. Huizinga's on an absolute tear here, though. He's left his partner way behind him. All eyes on the Dutchman here, and you can hear the support of such a big travelling group of fans from the Netherlands. 1300ths of a second at the moment. He is flying. Seamless around the corners and smooth as you like. Malais 4.15 off the pace at the moment. There's no catching that man there for the German. It's the Dutchies that are going to win this one, but how is it going to rank come the end of the race? It's absolutely superb stuff here from Huizinga. He was quicker than Sander Itam in Herlevin by over 2 seconds, and that is saying something. Snelling took 3rd there in the Netherlands, so it was a Dutch 1st and 3rd place back on the 1st of March, and it looks like he's heading towards top spot again. Confidence will be high in this man here. He's dropped off the pace a little bit. There's 3 laps to go. He has to find something. He would love the same time. Coach is saying, let's go. Keep it smooth. Almost on the track with him, as he's aware he's right in the mix here. Huizinga off the back of a win last week. But he's got to get the job done. 2 laps to go. Down the straight he comes. 4,200 metres done. 800 to go. He's got to find 2 seconds. But that's what we know about Samorun, who took 4th place in Herlevin just a week or so ago in front of Lorello. He just got stronger and stronger. The question is, can this Dutchman stay with the pace of the pole? The bell is gone and it's got to be foot down. There is the bell. Last 400 metres. Huizinga's almost 3 seconds down. And now it's proving to be A huge, huge time from Samorun, who made his PB in the Netherlands and then smashed it again today. After a fast start, he struggled to keep with the pace set from the young Polish athlete, and towards the finish line at 5,000 meters. Third position, Huizinga. Wow, that man stays in front. You can see every single race into seventh for Felix Marley. What an effort. Third place. Still leading. Still a lot that could happen. Swings, Malfatti, Lobignol, Fish, Yilek, Bloemen and Snelling, Itam, Dawson, Giotto. But it's Samorun who has certainly set the tone here. Fourth and fifth from Herevin last week, and first and second at the moment. Just Huizinga, who won that race, in third. It's a Dutch 3-4, and then it's a German 5-6, and 7, Norway 9 and 10. We just take a short break so you can listen in to some interviews in the stadium, and we'll be back in around 7 or 8 minutes. Well, welcome back to Hamar, Norway, which the opening day of this ISU World Championships has been fascinating already. The first of 4 days of action in Norway, carrying on the torch from Canada last year, which was a great World Championships. We're halfway through almost the 5,000 meters in the men's. We've already seen superb performances from the Dutchies. Joy Beune winning the women's 3,000, but a personal best today from Vladimir's Samorun puts him at the top. He's growing in stature week on week, and Morello in second, but there's still the likes of Bart Swings, Casey Dawson, Davide Giotto. Keep an eye on that last race, but also the local favourite Sander Itam and Snelling. There's some heavy hitters still to come in the 5,000 metres. We're with you for 4 days of action. Well, there's some happy crowd. There you go, sir. Wave to the cameras. Bard Swings and Michele Malfatti get ready to go. Swings, who's famous for not just being a speed skater in long track, but also an inline speed skater. The Olympic champion in the mass start in 2022. Gets a loud cheer as he's announced. Swings ready for action. Malfatti, team pursuit gold medalist in Calgary last year. Silver in the same discipline in Helsinki in the same year. The time at the moment, 6:12.95, the fastest, and the time to beat here in the men's 5,000 meters. It's a long one, it's a grueling one, but you expect Swings to get right after it. The first Belgian athlete ever to win 2 medals in the Winter Olympics, winning him the Belgium National Sports Merit Award, the highest trophy in Belgium for a sports person. His first World Championship in 2011 in Insel, Germany, finished 17th then, but expect him to be right up there. In 2019, took the lead in the men's mass start, but crashed out in the final lap, costing him the podium. They're both over a second behind Samorun at the moment. Italian on the outside, Swings on the inside as they change lanes. Good start from both of these, but they're going to know that Samorun was so fast from the middle to the end of his race. And that's why he's leading the way at the moment. Swings, who took a 16th position in Helsinki, PB of 6:08.760. One Italian at the moment, already on the podium as it stands, seeing Ricardo Morello, who had to race alongside Samorun, the 2 quickest so far. Malfatti, 7th place in Poland in the 5,000 meters earlier on this season, 8th in Milwaukee, and then in the 10,000 and 9th in Calgary, just going about his business nicely. Not much between them at 1,800 meters, but they're still way off the pace. Samorun has put down a time But everyone else is going to have to work incredibly hard to beat. Malfatti, 11th in the World Cup at long distance this season, 196 points. It was won 333 wins for Sander. Edrim this year. Jocko not far behind though. He won 2 of the races, so 5 of the 6 on the World Cup won by them this year. They're still they're still to go here in Hamar. Snelling in 3rd, Dawson in 4th, and Bloemen from Canada in 5th. But as it stands, it's skater finished the World Cup in 24th position, Vladimir Samorun. He's leading the way at the moment. Didn't race in the first 2 World Cups of the season. But for Swings and Malfatti, it's looking very unlikely that they're going to trouble Samorun at the moment. Men's 5,000 meters is certainly providing us with a lot of drama already. It would be a big surprise. Yes, Samorun's been in form and getting better and better, but if he was to go the whole way today, it would be absolutely huge for Poland. Swings and Malfatti have a lot of time to make up here. Another minute and a half or so of racing. Tiredness will start to set into the legs here. Malfatti's having a little run on the inside before they'll change lanes again once every lap. Just 4th and 5th at the moment. Chance for just to prepare and penny for the thoughts of those coming out next. Baddies having a real good go here to get away from Wild Swings. That's working, but how far behind are they? They're way off of Samorun and his personal best. Remember today, he made a personal best in Hereven. He's got another PB here today, and he's leading the way. Timothy Groenewoud from France and Graham Fish from Canada up next. Polish coaches maybe starting to get a little bit twitchy here as they really start to realise how good that time was from their guy. There you have it. Pair 6 of 10. We're over halfway through things into 6th. Malfatti into 4th. It's still Samorun's personal best time. That is the one to beat here. Gave it everything, Malfatti, but turn it won't be troubling the podium today. Timothy Lebanon from France. Well, personal best of 6:06.32 for Graham Fish. He's going to have to be at that today because Samorun 6:12.5 9-5 is
Go
the time to
to
beat
the
the
start.
coaching staff. Look on in the background of what's been a superb day
Right.
for the Netherlands. Joy Boyner already winning a gold medal for them, but the moment a good start's going to have to be key in this 5,000 meters fish. On the outside, the first 200, Lobeno coming off the back of a 9th place finish in Herlevin. He's in the lead at the moment, the 28-year-old, but still so much time. And we know from Samorun that he just got quicker and quicker. Lobeno, the 9th place finish in the World Cup standings this year, 0.67 behind, but comfortable over fish at the moment, but still in the red, and it's just looking like such a great time from the Polish athlete here today, as higher ranked racers are falling short of his time. And for 27-year-old fish at the moment, he's behind Lobeno by almost 1.3 seconds. He was 15th in Herlevin, 8th overall in the long distance. As we look on the likes of Davide Giotto, is it going to be his day? A win for him in Nagano, the first World Cup of the season. But Sander Edrim, obviously the World Cup winner this year already, the home man, looking for another big victory here. But Timothy Lobeno picked up 28 points, second place finish in Nagano. In men's division B, he matched that in Beijing as well. The points kept coming throughout the year for Lobeno. 32 in Calgary, the home of the previous World Championships. Another second place finish in Division B, and he's setting the tone here. But will it be Lobeno that gets close? He's certainly in touch here. Certainly in touch. (2,600 meters), over halfway through, and it's 900ths of a second. He's right on the heels of the leader, that man there. And this is going to be very, very close. Samorun 6:12.95 is being hunted here by the Frenchman. Fourth last season, and 400ths of a second down at the moment. Well, back onto the inside. A couple of minutes racing left to see if we're going to have a new leader. It was a personal best for Samorun, and it's going to take something great to beat it. Lobeno has just fallen away though, and he has to try and keep the speed and increase. And we're seeing again just how good a run that was from Samorun. 6:12.95 the time to beat. There's not much left or time left for the Frenchman. He's given it absolutely everything so far. but he's fallen behind again. The persistence of Samorun is defeating another two racers here in the World Championship. The fact he just went from strength to strength in his race, and everyone else trying their absolute hardest and giving everything here in Hamar. But it looks as if Groenewoud is falling behind. And there's a little smile on the face. But there's so much more action to come. We are far from finished here. Groenewoud at 4,600 meters. Over 4 seconds behind. He's giving everything. How have you got any energy left in those legs, sir? It's the man who took a 9th last week at Heerenveen, and his 9th, finished 9th overall in the World Cup in long distances. Heads towards the finish line. It won't be first place, it will be 4th for L'Orbignol, and 7th for Fish. Big moments coming up. Jelek from Czechia. Dejan Bloemen, 38 years of age, 6:01.86 is rapid.
Go to the start.
It's the fastest time in the field. Started competing in
Right.
2014. Before that he was with the Netherlands, but world record holder at 5,000 meters is off and underway. Silver medalist Pyeongchang Olympic Games. First Canadian to win the 10,000 meter gold medal. He's all this experience to help him through these moments, but it's the Czechia racer Jelek that's got off to the fastest start. First World Championships for him. 9-time junior medals to his name. It's a change of lane, a little adjustment for Bloemen. After 1,000 meters, how does this look? 300s off for Jelek. Bloemen is off the pace as well, and Samorun will be watching this again and just knowing that he's just sneaking his way up towards a podium. Lost a little bit more time. There's a bit of the lane change as the Canadian just looks to be finding a little bit of speed. 5th overall in the World Cup long distances this year, 38 years of age now. But personal best time, a record time of 6:01.86 all the way back in 2017, Salt Lake City. Took a 9th in Poland. Ninth in Beijing and 4th in Nagano, that first event of the season. 4th and the 9th, two very strong results for Ted Jan Bloemen. Jilek, who won the 1500 meter Division B and had a then 5,000 meter world junior champ as well. As we said, he's been so dominant at junior level. Second in Calgary in 10,000 meter, really is an all-terrain vehicle. Winning that first event of the season in Nagano in Division B, the 5,000 meters. And he's staying with the youngster though the whole way. Laps left, 1:62 behind. Jilek is putting a very strong performance this time around. It's whatever happens, another big step in his young career. Last season was strongest in the Junior World Cup at 3,000 meters. 2 wins and a 2nd place finish in front of Didrik Strand from Norway. Sixth overall this season. Just 1 place behind Bloemen in the World Cup standings. 4,200 meters. And he's still looking. I wonder how he's feeling now, the clubhouse leader. He's put in some shift today. And now he just has to play the patience game and see if anyone out there can catch him. Would it be a bit of a shock? Yes, it would be, but he's been putting in some good performances as of late. 4,600 meters. What's the clock saying? 2.84 behind. It's still good from Jilek. Still, the 18-year-old is in touch. He is an absolute prospect in this sport, and he is got some engine on him as well. Best is 6:12.99. He'd have to break a PB to be top, but he is 2nd at the moment. It's phenomenal for Bloemen as well in 4th position. A bit of moving and shaking around as Lorello goes into 3rd. I mean, over 2 seconds in front at the moment. Samorun, he was lightning. So Snelling, next up, won the team pursuit, 21 and 23, but listen to the roar for Sander Itam, 23 years of age, a silver in Calgary in the team pursuit, a bronze in this event. So European champion all round already. This is another huge moment for the local crowd as Sander Itam gets his bid underway. The World Cup winner when it comes to long distances. Third in the 1500 meter World Cup standings as well. A second place finish in Hillerven last time out, and well, an event won by Chris Ruzinger, who's off the pace today. Fourth place at day, Vladimir Semyurane, who's running the show at the moment, but he's not the quickest off the bat at this moment in time. Snelling, someone not to be underestimated. Third in the World Cup rankings this year in long distances. A second place finish to Giotto early on in the season in Nagano. But you'd expect now the Norwegian to really kick on. 3 wins on the World Cup this season already. Now he's in front of his home fans. Snelling, 400ths of a second off the pace. This is going to be a fascinating next 20 minutes or so of sporting action here from Hamar. Some of the big hitters and the favourites are off and running, and it's the unlikely Semyurane that's running the show, but they're both in the green. My word, Snelling and Itam pushing each other. Itam is going so well, but Snelling is right with him in second place. His personal best, 6:07.66 for the Dutchman. Itam 6:04.74. It's a battle between the both of them for top spot at the moment. Semyurane, the clubhouse leader, was 6:12.95. They're pulling away here. Both neck and neck at the moment in the green. 1.06. The World Cup winner. Itam is not having his own way at all here. Snelling third overall this year with a second place in the World Cup is just falling behind. You can hear it from the crowd. Sander Itam is absolutely crushing this. There's a lot of skating left in this one, but where Wiklund couldn't quite please the home crowd as she would have wanted, a home favourite in the 3,000 metres, this man is having an unbelievable time of it. Not perfect there, but after 2,600 metres, Snelling in the green as well. My word, this is going to be a colossal finish between these two. Itam on the inside. Snelling just on the outside now. 2,600 metres. The Norwegian pulls away 2.83. Snelling also in the green by some distance. Dawson and Giotto will be watching this, knowing that they have to put in their best possible performance in their race as well. Semyurane's time is in great danger. Here, his personal best of 6:12.95, the time to beat. 3,400 metres. Have a look at this. They're still in the green, but we know that Vladimir Semyurane ended his race incredibly quick. The fight is on between Norway and the Netherlands here. the World Championships in Hamar has been enthralling on this opening day, and the crowd are pushing their local boy over the finish line again. 3 laps to go, still in the green, but the lead is dwindling here. Samorun is going to be watching this, wondering if the Norwegian and the Dutchman run out of gas in the final laps. Just over a minute to go in this one, and still no idea who's going to hold the lead at the back end. Here comes Snelling again. The interim's on the outside and he's holding strong. Losing a little bit more of a lead with 2 laps to go, but it's not enough for panic stations yet. It's still a comfortable lead over Samorun. A change of lanes here. Itam's going to have another crack on the inside, and he's going to have to keep his foot on the gas. Samorun never back down in these closing laps. The crowd is sensing something brilliant here. The lead's increased. And we're into the final lap, and it looks like Norway are going to lead the pack here with 1 race left in the men's 5,000 metres. It has been an incredible performance from Sander Itam so far, and he's going to cross the finish line, and it's going to be something very, very special. He smashed it by almost 3 seconds, a new 1-2 in the men's 5,000. Norway first, the Netherlands second. An unbelievable start to this World Championships. And the good news is we get to go again. Davide Giotto, a world champion in 2023 at 10,000 metres.
Go to the start.
Hasn't won this one. Casey Dawson from the USA, a Winter Olympian from 2022, a 4 Continents Championship winner in 2024 in Salt Lake City. The last 2 races of this 5,000 metres. It has been an incredible event here. We know that there's so much on the line. Giotto never having won this distance at world championship level. It has been the last 5 minutes or so of action has been nothing short of sensational. As after a minute or so, the 31-year-old Italian looks to get to the top of the podium. He's on the outside and he's looking incredibly smooth so far. A personal best of 6:04.230. He was a second place finisher in Poland, had sort of a 12th in Hereven, but second overall in the World Cup at long distance, just behind Itam from Norway. Just making sure the skates are on the inside. hold on. Just waiting for some confirmation there. As Giotto gets back into the swing of things here. 1800 meters. A winner first time out, a winner twice on the World Cup this year. 311 World Cup points. 238. And the clock, 0.41 up. It's leading the ways. Not too comfortable at the moment. But he is in the green, and that's exactly where he's going to want to be. Samorun set the tone. But that last race is absolutely sensational. Wilson off pace at the moment. But it would mean so much to this man, the first Italian to win the World Championships in Herivin last year. He could go back to back here, a little smile and a wave. And rightfully so. And that man here, this 5,000 meters has been absolutely superb. But where will this rank from Giotto? He's in the green. There's going to be some curious and concerned faces from the rest of the field. 4 laps to go. Giotto is going incredibly well here. Still in first place. He's getting G'd on by the side. It could be another change at the top of the leaderboard. What an absolute treat we've had here in Hamar for the opening day. Beune and Snelling was absolutely superb in that previous race as well. Into second now, Giotto and Dawson just having to stay with it here. Giotto the whole way. We know that it's going to be tight and it's going to be a game and a race of inches here. He's on the outside. In a minute or so, we're going to know our 5,000 meter world champion. Itam leading the way from Snelling. Samorun in third position. Itam's time is 6:10.05. The time to beat. Jilek in fourth. The 18-year-old Morello in fifth. Just waiting and watching. It's been a phenomenal effort, this. The top 2 in the World Cup standings. The bell's gone. Is it going to be Italy? Or is it going to be Norway? Giotto having to really push here. Down the back straight. There's not going to be much in this, you know. It's either going to be Itam or it's going to be Giotto. Nothing between them really all season towards the finish line. But it's fourth for Giotto. And it means a podium for Poland. Vladimir Samorun and his personal best takes third. Beune and Snelling takes second in what was a wonderful race with Sander Itam. And still no 5,000 meter gold for Giotto. What a performance. He loves the crowd, Itam, and the crowd love him. A fancied favourite today, but he had to deliver after the pressure of Samorun. Just under 3 seconds separating the top three. And what a moment for Sander Itam at home. His first World Championship in single distances after the silver in the team pursuit last year in Calgary and the bronze in this event. Now he's on top of the world after a fantastic World Cup season. This is some homecoming for him and an unbelievable moment that he will savour for a very, very long time. Great suit. Good work from the cameraman to find the most patriotic man in the crowd as well. Heartbreak. Giotto was right there at the beginning of his race, but just fell away. And a big smile from Samorun as he knows that he's on the podium for the first time. A great result in Heroin last week. Incredible action. Sander Itam takes top spot, 6:10.05. Snelling, brilliant with him. Went with him the whole way. Second place from the Netherlands. Samorun, superb early on. Devastation for Giotto. Great performance from the 18-year-old youth sensation. Yelek, 5:09 off the pace. As we look at the top 10 of this World Speed Skating Championships. Bergsma, Olympic gold medalist in 2014, set the tone early on and took a very good 13th position. victory ceremony for the men's 5,000 meters. Big smile on the face of Sander Itam. Rightfully so, a time of 6:10.05, quicker than the rest. It was pushed by Beune and Snelling from the Netherlands. A third medal for them today. That man, Vladimir Samorun. Super. A PB and a bronze medal. The first medal of these championships for Poland. He had to wait a long time to watch the action unfold. But the big smile and the celebration on the bike told us everything we needed to know. 2 golds in World Single Distance Championships for Snelling. And the first silver at the 5,000 meters. Superb for him, 1.67 off of the leader. But a brilliant performance in his medal number 3 for the Netherlands. And Itam takes the gold on home soil here in Norway. The winner of the World Cup and now a world champion, as the locals need no encouragement to stand for the national anthem. Well, the podium from the 5,000 meters here at the ISU World Championships, and a first gold for Norway. Well, it's been a magical start here to the World Championships on day 1. Delight for the Dutch, and Norway take their first gold medal too. Whereas heartbreak for Wiklund beforehand, Itam delivered the goods in emphatic fashion, an enthralling race. The home fans incredibly proud. discipline number 3, women's team sprint, China will go on their own. Norway and the Netherlands, Poland, Canada, Germany and Kazakhstan, starting on opposite sides of the track, competing against each other and the rest of the field for the best time. Well, 3 skaters per nation for China. They will go first on their own. Tian Wong, Running Tian. And Yingqi will start. Wong in the white. That's Running Tian in the red. Working together to try and put the best time down. Interesting to see if it'll work as an advantage that they only have themselves to compete against. Here it's a smooth start as Norway and the Netherlands will compete next. Poland and Canada and Germany and Kazakhstan. In Canada, it's won by Carolina Hillier, Madison Kerman and Ivany Blondin. We've already seen race in the 3,000 meters. They won last year in front of Sarah Warren, Erin Jackson and Britt Bowe from the United States, and then Poland. Lika Wojcik, Igor Wojcik, Karolina Wojcik. The 3, but this is the final lap for China. We'll have to wait and see how this compares on the inside, and that means it's time for Running Tian to finish off for China and see how this time will fare amongst the others. Over the finish line, 1:30.30. Netherlands well supported, welcomed into this arena. They will start on the crossing straight. The finishing straight will be Team Norway. For Norway, Karina Jagerton, Elise Samsonen, and Aurora Lovas. The Netherlands, Jutta Lidam, Suzanne Schutling, Schulting, and Angel Delman. We're underway with this brilliant wide shot of the action. 1:30.30, the time set by the Chinese. The Netherlands are off to a very fast start as 0.69 up. Norway are behind at the moment, well in the red. China just sitting in between the two. Atherton leading the way for Norway will make some way. Just 2 left. The Netherlands are well in front of Norway here, and they're well in front of China as well. Delman will go last. It's Ding who just backs away, and Delman now trying to bring another gold medal. They're already 4 seconds up in the green. They've been fabulous. Norway behind the pace at the moment by 38 hundredths of a second. This is very fast. The women's sprint is kicking off already, and the Netherlands are cooking on gas. Angel Delman, Suzanne Scholting, and Jutta Leerdam look like they've done the business for the Netherlands, and they get a hero's applause from the large section of the crowd that's made up of orange clothing. First position for the Netherlands again here. It's fast and it's furious, that's to say the least in the sprint. Brooklyn McDougall, Beatrice Lamarche. Blondin is back out again. Dougal in white, Lamarche in red, Ivany Blondin in yellow. For Poland, we know this team have made medals before. Wojciech, Wojcik and Baran. Canada on the far side. It's the Dutch that have really set the tone. Just 5 seconds in front, and there's a false start. Pressure and abundance here at the World Championships. Third one of these championships. Left-hand side. McDougall at the back. Blondin. She will finish us, and Wojciech getting us underway from the Netherlands. We are off, and of course it's a very, very quick start. Blondin, part of the team that came second in the team pursuit to the Netherlands a year ago. Wojciech for Wojciech, and Wojciech winning the bronze last time out for Poland. So it's only 2 remainers from that Polish side that are racing here now. It's 0.77 in the wreck. Canada behind the lead of the Netherlands, who are electrifying early on. Poland still behind the Dutchies. The Dutch are looking for their 4th medal of this opening day of the World Championships. And we go into the final lap of the sprint. And they're absolutely flying here, but not as quick as the Dutch so far here in Hamar. Baran finishing off for Poland to try and close the gap on the leaders at the moment. Poland and Canada, as Blondin crosses the line first and is good enough for 2nd and 3rd. Been a heavy day for Blondin after taking part in the 3,000 meters. No podium. For her in the 3,000 meters, but have a look at that, quick off the start. all working in unison together. Just Germany, Kazakhstan left.
Starting on the crossing straight, Team Kazakhstan,
Well, Germany and Kazakhstan. Scholz, Wormuth and Oslander. Kazakhstan, Daya, Vasayina, Kristina Silaeva, Nadezhda Morozova. All big hitters in this world, but they need something special to beat the Dutch. The final duel here in Hamar is underway as Hyena gets things underway, followed closely by Silaeva, and at the back is Morozova, who's going to finish us off here for Kazakhstan in the sprint. Let's see how this fares. They're both within half a second. They're going to have to find some time. Germany chasing down the Dutchies. Oslander at the back. It's over a second the difference. How good were the Netherlands and how fast is that time? Looking now that everyone else is struggling to get anywhere near them. They absolutely blitzed Norway, but on the time, Germany and Kazakhstan behind. Oh, and they've gone. Plymouth is done, and Germany probably with them. Disappointment for them as we go to Morozova for Kazakhstan. We knew that she would finish off this Kazakhstan team sprint. As Germany way off at the moment. Fourth place for Kazakhstan. Disappointment for Germany. And a phenomenal performance once again by the Netherlands. It is another gold after that brilliant performance from Joy Boerner earlier on today. A bronze in that 3,000 meters as well for the Netherlands. A silver in the men's 5,000 and a gold in the team sprint. That's some outfit. I have to say, there's some 10 out of 10s out there in terms of outfits. Not bad either. Oh boy, celebrate. The Netherlands are having a good day in the office. There is the confirmation. They absolutely crushed it, the Netherlands. Congratulations to Leerdam, Suzanne Scholting, Angel Delman take the gold. gold in the women's team sprint.
Vi vill lägga plats på jordmålen Carina Julia. Är betalt genom den finska kunskap vid mellanlivet?
Det var ett väldigt jämnt løp, og det er litt vanskelig å høre, for det var bra med lyd fra publikum, så det var vanskelig å få beskjed underveis, men jeg synes ikke bedre sammenholdet kunne gjort det tidligere, så det er bra.
Var det helt klart mulig å gi beskjed?
Well, the men's start list: Poland, Norway, Germany, Canada, China, Korea, Netherlands, and the United States. Poland and Norway. Get us underway here. Norway at home, Henriksson in red in the middle. Bjorn Magnusson in the red, sorry, Henrik Strand in the yellow. Ruka in the white. Marek Kania in the white. Peter Mikalski in the red. Damien Jurek in the yellow. Won by Canada last year, but Norway took the bronze, and Magnusson and Ruka go again. No Havard Homfjord this year, as he's replaced by Strand. Poland up on Norway at the moment. Norway 0.72 of a second. This was won by Canada at home last year, and Poland are off to an absolute flyer here. Zurek just waiting behind Mikalski. On the bell, one last change, and off we go. Strand flying the flag for Norway, trying to catch up on 0.3 of a second. Absolutely flying here, giving it everything. They've already won one gold. There's nothing between them here. Mikalski and Strand are giving it everything. Who's going to take the lead early on? It's going to be tight. Norway have come from behind to sneak it. They were behind really until the final lap, and have a look at the celebrations. They put themselves into a very good position after a slow start. Ruka, Magnusson and Strand have done their job, but they still have to wait and see what Germany, Canada, Korea, China, the Netherlands and the US dish out here in Hamar. Strand waiting for his turn at the back and pulling away in the final lap. Zurek, Mikalski gave it everything that they had in the tank, nothing left to give. But Poland, who was so quick into second. Germany, Canada. Well, Canada, Laurent Dubreuil, Anders Johnson in red, Connor Howe in yellow for Germany, Hendrik Dombeck in white, Moritz Klein in red, Stefana Merlin yellow, both off, no false start this time around. Dubreuil in front. It's going to be Howe in yellow that's going to finish the drop off here for Canada. Look at the synchronicity, both in the green at the moment. They're both flying, but it's Canada who have got the lead early on. The sports presentation team doing some job of providing a beat of the backdrop for this World Championships. Nothing between them, but Canada pull away again. 3600 in the green. Germany right there with them, 100 of a second behind. Johnson leading, paving the way for Howe. Germany have dropped back. 3500s off at the moment. Here come the bell. It's going to get very, very intriguing here. Both in the red now. They have to find some serious time to catch up with the Norwegians. Connor Howe, Stefan Mamile from Germany. Last half a lap or so to try and gain some momentum and narrow the deficit over the finish line. No green lights. Canada into third, Germany into fourth. My word. Just shows how well Norway finished, and Poland still keep second position at the moment. China and Korea are up next. Canada looks so quick off the mark, don't they? Almost stacking it. Klein trying to push through Ameli. Working for every 100th of a second here. Well, Korea, Kim Yeon-ho, Cha Min-kyu, Choi Seung-yuk in yellow, and for China in white, Xu Shi-wen, Yan Zi-wen, Ning Chong-yeon, and Deng Qian. Well, that three can start as Xu in the white by the looks of things, Lian in the red, and Ning in the yellow. It's an absolutely rapid start from Kim from Korea, just really trying to set this tone, and he certainly set the tone. Both teams in the green at the moment. The question is whether they can stay there. Germany and Canada certainly couldn't after that first lap. One leaves us, but have a look now. It's just extending the green light and the time. China have the slight lead at the moment. Korea are pushing incredibly hard as well at the moment. Well, that lead has just dropped off slightly. China are going to leave the last lap down to Ning Chong-yan. Here we go. We're going to find a lot out. Half a second lead for China. Korea 3600s off the pace at the moment. China are flying here, but can they keep it up? Towards the finish line they come. Ning is absolutely flying, and he's extended the advantage for China, and it looks like China are going to go into the lead here. They've been in the green almost from start to finish, and they've absolutely cruised it. 1.3 seconds in the green. China take the lead. Korea 0.64 off, and in the reds. We have a change at the top. Norway into second, Poland into third. So low, so dynamic, and so powerful. Brilliant finishing legs from Ning Chong-yan. Another two sets of big hitters. The USA, Austin, Kleber in white, Peter McLeod in red, and Zach Stoppelmore in yellow. Janne Botman in white, in red. Kim Plins in yellow. is there going to be more moving and shaking at the top of the tree in this team sprint on the first day of competition here at the ISU World Championships. We've had the long distance, we've had the 3,000 meters in the women's, the 5,000 meters in the men's. The team sprint in the women's was absolutely fascinating, and this is just going to be as close. The Netherlands, no surprise, looking to do the double here. 300ths of a second up on China, but there's a lot of skating left to do here. They've extended their lead. 2400s up at the moment. Henrik de Boo leading the charge here. Prins are behind him, looking to take over control for the last lap. They're absolutely flying. The USA are not doing too bad, even 100ths of a second behind the Chinese as it stands, pushing forward. Prins propelled into a further lead. 0.89 now. The Netherlands stay in control here. They stay in the green. They do the double in the team sprint, and they walk away with 3 of the 4 gold medals from the opening day of action here in Norway. They don't look like losing from here. He's so smooth, Prins over the line. Oh, it's the outside! My word! It will not be 3 from 4 from the Netherlands. It'll be China from a position of power. The Netherlands have let it slip towards the finish line. Very wide in the line from Prins coming in. The thrills and spills of the team sprint strike again. The USA, superb, but here you go. Let's have another look here. Prins with the yellow armband. Trying to get through as quickly, wasn't a problem there. Then over the finish line in the red, and it was looking so promising. And that's what it means. China can celebrate their first gold of these World Championships. And that, as they say, is the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes in sport. Netherlands can still be delighted with their performance, but it won't be 3 golds from 4 for them today. China take the gold, their first gold of this World Championships. The United States take 3rd place with that performance, just over a second behind China. Group get themselves around the Prins, and rightfully so. Silver medal, still something incredible to leave with this evening of what has been a super opening day of action here at the World Championships. An absolute pleasure to bring this to you. And we'll be back for the next 3 days as well. The crowd making their way out of the arena here. There's still so much action coming our way over the next couple of days. Tomorrow the team pursuit 500, the 15th of March, Saturday, 1,000 meters, the women's 5,000 and the men's mass start. And then March 16th on Sunday, 1500, the men's 10,000, and the women's mass start. It's a feast of action here for long track speed skating fans. And well, if that was just the appetizer on day one, I can't wait for the main meal and dessert later on in the week, because we have been wined and dined here with top class action. Sander Itam taking gold at home today will be a highlight for the Norwegians. Beune from the Netherlands winning the 3,000 meters, a highlight for the Dutchies, alongside that team sprint win as well. Makes it a good day in the office for the Dutch. It could have been a little bit better, but unfortunately for them, a mistake on the last lap cost them another gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the review ceremony for the 2025 IOC World Championships Team Sprint Women. The non-bilateral ceremony for Team Sprint is the medals will be presented by the IOC representative, Mr. Albert Hasselhoff. The member will be presented by the representative from Leer. The main sponsors, Mrs. Itam and Snelling. And the track record points will be presented by
Well, the ceremony team sprint. Another bronze medal for Poland in this discipline. Karolina Borziak, Angelika Wojcik, and Martina Baran leave with a silver medal with a phenomenal performance, just like they did a year ago. Phenomenal effort as the Polish fans seem to go everywhere for their sport. Team Canada, second place, withdrawn against Poland. Team of Brooklyn, Dougal, Beatrice Lamarche, Ivany Blondin. take the silver medal. Dutch fans have hung around. Another gold for the Netherlands. And for the Rotterdam, Suzanne Scholting and Angel Delman will leave as champions of the team sprint. Having a little bit of fun with their medals already. Happy day for the Dutch. Gold in the women's 3,000 meters. A gold in the women's team sprint. As you can hear, 1:55.57. Time and a proud day, not just for the team, but for the large amount of fans that have made the trip. Podium, the women's team sprint. The Netherlands take the gold. Canada the silver. Poland the bronze. 1:25.57. The winning time. Well, look at some of the highlights of the women's team sprint here from Hamar. What has been some opening day of action. The ISU World Championship. The long track giving us so many memorable moments today, and this one was all about the Dutch doing the business. They were absolutely rapid, clear of the field, deserving of their gold medal. Certainly are the champions. Dutch today.
And what can you say about the start of your weekend?
Yes, we
the men's presentation ceremony for the team sprints. Fascinating contest that went to the wire. Brilliant performance from the USA. Maybe just slightly overshadowed the fact that they were drawing against the Netherlands, and that went to the wire in their battle against China. The USA take bronze. Austin Kleber, Cooper, McLeod, Zach Stoppelmore. Walk away incredibly proud of their performance today. They seem delighted with their medals and the mascot. Over the moon, and rightfully so. Bittersweet for the Netherlands, having the lead on the final lap. But a great performance all the same from Janno Botman, Yannick Debut, and Tim Prince. Great day on the medal table for the Netherlands. 2 golds, 2 silvers and a bronze for them. But it's China that take the gold. Xu Yan Zewen, and Ning Shongyang. Probably had their hearts somewhere near their mouths on that Dutch last leg. It was incredibly close. They certainly deserve their gold medal here, China. Their first gold of this World Championships. Stand for the national anthem of China. Well, a group photo of the top 3. China that takes the gold. Netherlands settling for silver in the end by 31 hundredths. And the USA, brilliant today as well. With the bronze, China take their first gold of this championships. And it was a close one. The USA were second behind in what was a great race with the Netherlands, who took second. They would have thought that they had the gold in the bag until the last lap, where they just lost so much time on China. So it was China, incredibly disciplined throughout, that take the gold home from the men's team sprint. sprint. Well done to all of our podium. Superb entertainment. Well, that is day one in the bag of the ISU World Championships. We've had a little bit of everything, haven't we? Thrills and spills and home wins for Norway in what was absolutely superb action. A gold in the 3,000 meters. Beune. Everyone left it out there. The good news is we will be back again tomorrow with more action. 3,000 meters for the women, the 5,000 meters for the men, and the team sprint have been decided. But there's still so many medals left on the table. Tomorrow it's a team pursuit on the 500 meters. You don't want to miss them. The 1,000 meters on Saturday, the women's 5,000 meters and the men's mass start on Saturday, and 1,500 meters, 10,000 meters for men, and the women's mass start on the Sunday. It's just day one, and it was sensational from Hamar. We can't wait to see you again tomorrow for more ISU World Championship action from Norway. Today has been absolutely brilliant. Thank you for your company, and we look forward to seeing you again throughout the week.